TTS testing? Test 2. Testing 3.
Okay, we're just starting early. Oh my goodness. Wait, there's echo. Why is there echo? Where's the echo coming from? Ah! Wait, what?
Test.
Okay, it is working now. Oh! God, all of my audio just decided to explode. Hi, y'all. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hello. Oh my goodness, now of course that's working too. Oh, half of the things in my stream setup bricked, and I was like trying to fix them, and then now they're all working again. So I need to like undo all of my like changes. Like my mouse, I have like some mouse customization, and it wasn't working. So now I like need to turn back. Okay. Hi y'all, welcome.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, wait.
There doesn't seem to be any echo for me.
Great. I think I heard TTS, and I thought it was coming from me. Okay. Great. Oh, okay. Everything's working. Hi. Welcome. We're a little delayed, but we got here. So for those of you who haven't been to my streams earlier this week, we're working on building a 3D map in Unity. And today we have part 3 out of 3. I don't know how close we're actually going to get to making a map because we're kind of in a collider prison that we have built for
Mouse
ourselves.
Customization, is that also a fire hazard? I'm sorry. You won't get to live it down.
I mean, no, it's software. I have a Logitech M720. It's just like a good, like fairly inexpensive mouse that has some customization. Like you'll notice that like when I'm screen sharing, you always see this happening because I have a button on my mouse mapped to whatever this is in macOS. I'm blanking on what it's called. But like sometimes that doesn't work, and scroll direction, I like natural scrolling for a touchpad, but not for my mouse. So I've like customized that, and like, real terrible problems, I know. The worst, the absolute worst. So, with that, I'm going to switch to screen sharing, and we're going to get that out of the way, and we're going to open up Unity, and we're going to get back into where we were working before. Oh, hi. For those of you all who don't know me, hi, I'm Dimmer. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a coach with Major League Hacking. And today, again, like I mentioned before, we're streaming Unity.
Good job.
Thanks. I believe that Cyclops Budgie dropped the check-in link earlier. Yes, while Unity's loading, I'm going to drop that for y'all again as well. Here we go. Okay. Okay. In chat for y'all. Go ahead and go to that link to check in, get points for your guild. But then also, if you check into 5 events, you get more swag if you've filled out the swag address form and all that jazz. Hey, okay. Okay, does this tree have colliders? No, it does not. Okay. So, what we're doing, for those of y'all who weren't here yesterday, is we have all of these different cool assets to build a map out of, but none of them have colliders. So if we were to have them on a map and we were to have a character that would walk around, our character would never actually touch or interact with them in any way. So we need to add colliders to all of them to then make sure that we don't, like, we can have a character that actually interacts with them. Okay. So we need to go through and do that manually for each one. And we have a lot of assets. I believe 300 something. So we've been doing colliders work, and we've gotten down to this point. Dimmer, what was that about the barter system with points? I have no idea what you're talking about. What barter system? With what points? Okay. Yeah, so we're adding collisions to all of our different assets here. And it's gonna take a bit, and it just needs to be done manually. So we're on this palm tree, and the process is we take all of our mesh, we select it, and then we add component mesh collider. And I believe, no, that didn't work. How do we do it? There was a process. There was a thing that we did that we were able to do for all of them at once. "3D object, effects." I could have sworn that you would do that. Okay, wait. There we go. Yes, that did work. Okay. Any
By the
swag
way,
drop?
I made a character for today's challenge. It isn't rigged. Wanna add it to the map? I can give an FBX file if you need.
Yeah, drop an FBX file in the Discord for me, and make sure to tag me in it. Any swag drop today for being a silent attendee? So we don't have any swag drops today. Well, yeah, we don't have any swag drops today. Theoretically, we might be able to. Possibly. But no. Question. So the scoop on swag drops is I theoretically got permission to run swag drops, but I've never done it before and I don't really know how. So I think we're going to pause for a bit and not do swag drops yet. And we'll roll that out next month. But no swag drops from me. But you can get swag for filling out the address form. Let me drop the link to learn more about swag. Okay, great. Ka-chow. Paste. Boom. That link right there will tell you all that you need to know about swag at Global Hack Week that's not done through swag drops. And 404, let me know in chat if and when you've shared that. Okay, so we've now added all of our colliders to this tree. So now we select it, we hide it, we move down to the next thing, and we add our colliders again. This time, we have a piece of sand for the floor. Hey, Tintin. So the session plan for today is we're starting by just adding colliders to everything. And then what we're going to do after that is hopefully we'll be able to combine these pieces together to make a map. But for now, we just have a little bit of a boring time just adding colliders to everything. But we'll get there. We'll get there. This is a necessary part of the process. Trust the process, as they say. Also, feel free to ask any questions that you have in chat about really anything.
Edit it to the general chat.
Great. Okay. Give me a sec. Let's go to Discord so I can grab that. Oh my goodness. Oh, my ats are insane. Okay, here we go. Great. Low poly1.fbx. Ka-chow. Okay, let's take a look at this. Import new asset. Let's go into my downloads. Low poly 1.fbx. Import. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is adorable. This is perfect. Thank you. We might not get to use this character today, but they are iconic. They are the moment. I will keep this character in the game so that if and when we have more time to work on this throughout the month, if you say so, in the form that we've talked about in previous streams, we can use this as one of the characters. Now, where is that actually? Here we go. Okay, let's remove from this right now. Okay, where are we at? Great. Okay. Another small cube of sand. So I really appreciate that we have all of these, because yeah, if I need a sandy slope, great, we got that. But also, ooh, colliders. A little bit intense here. So I believe the blue line next to things shows if they have colliders added to them. Because we didn't add colliders to the shells and the starfish that are just going to be sitting on the ground, because we don't want the character to be able to get stuck on them. This is riveting stuff, I know. Oh, but now we have something that's not beach. But also, we're on the wrong side. There we go. It's a piece of a cave entrance that has some weird normals. The normals on this look off, right? It's not just me. I mean, a lot of collider. Yeah, the normals on this are bad too. What? Why would I use this? You would use this side, not this side. Oh, golly. Oh. Can't you invert the normals? So I know how to in Blender. Can we do that in invert normals mesh in Unity? Hey. Oh. In Blender and Unity. I don't want to import all of these. Oh. I don't want to import all of these into... Oh, this is rough. Yeah, people are on the internet, which makes sense, are saying that we need to import this into... Okay. Into our 3D modeling application, which is fine. Which is fine. Oh, How to bulk add colliders to mesh unity. There has to be a faster way of doing this. So yeah, let's... Okay, we're not going to deal with the things with weird normals. Okay, this one at least seems to be the right direction. What? Oh, that's the old one. Okay, I didn't hide it. Yeah, this one seems correct. This one doesn't. Oh, hey. Mr. Sun God Nika, I believe. How was my day? I'm assuming mine,
How was
but...
your day?
My day's been okay. It hasn't been much yet, because it's like 10:30 in the morning for me. But it's been good. Okay. We're getting rid of these for now, and we'll deal with them later. I always like when I get to start a day with a live stream with y'all. What? What is this mesh? Why do those even exist? Okay. I'm playing the piano while chatting, multitasking 100. That seems like two things that involve keyboards. That sounds like a lot. Oh, how do you add colliders to this? I'm assuming that I just add a box collider to you. And then I just drag it down. Because for now we aren't adding physics to things like these. We just want character collisions. So that seems good. Don't need collisions, doesn't need collisions. You. Okay. Probably not. Probably not. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to take you. We're going to add a box collider to this. And then we're going to extend it out a little bit. And up. Nope. Wrong one. And up. And down. I wish there was a view between that. I wish we could go into like orthographic view. Can we go into orthographic view? We can't. That is worse. Okay, there we go. Great. Can't you select a whole bunch of them and add collisions at once to all of them? So we could, but we'd be adding a mesh collider to all of them. And like this, some of them don't need or shouldn't have mesh colliders. That's the only thing. Is that if they all could have one type of collider, it would be great, but they can't. So ugh. Look at Dimmer focusing on quality rather than time. I mean, I guess the place that I'm at is like, I think it would be a shame if we like did all of this only for it to like not work. Like, the goal of this is such that we're building out an ecosystem of like assets that we can then use to build out an island that we can then use in a game. So if we like rush it at this point, all the work that we'll do in the future won't actually be useful. Also, where did my ability to... Oh, there we go. Okay. You get a mesh collider. I know this is riveting. If you want, I could put some like... What? I don't understand some of these. Why they just like have empty sides. Like, I get it's for optimization, but also like, what would I use this for? Okay. Box glider it gets. If you want, I could add some like Subway Surfers footage to the corner. Maybe some Family Guy clips. Make this more interesting.
What are some of your fave songs?
Oh, goodness. Wait, what? Something's wrong with this, right? Oh, why are these all so broken sometimes? Some of them are great, some of them are broken. Me showing that I've absolutely no taste in music. There's also a part of me that's just like, I don't know, y'all know my love of lo-fi. And I also have a love of like electro and things like that. Ooh, wait. What if I were to? What if we were to? Oh, okay, I have it. Synthwave time. It's much more intense, but synthwave, such a great genre. I am curious to know y'all's interest in music, though. Like, what are you playing on the piano? Would be a good question to ask. I say in like weird third person as I'm like...
Just asking as I'm bored at my piano and want SMTHN to play.
Oh my goodness. This is too intense. That is way too intense for what we're doing right now. Underrated songs. The Steven Universe soundtrack. If you've never watched Steven Universe, great show about like it's a cartoon about like trauma, like many things. Oh my goodness, Cyclops Budgie, my favorite band is They Might Be Giants. I always in my head think of They Might Be Giants and Attack on Titan is the same thing. I know they're not. I know it's very different, but in my head they're always the same. Ooh, wait, actually. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.
My favorite band is Imagine Dragons. I mean, if that's the band that you like, it's the band that you like. I got this new digital piano which simulates virtual instruments so good. That sounds incredibly cool. Wait. Where? How is my audio working right now? What's happening? There we go. Here we go. There was one person who recognized that these songs are from Led Winogren's streams, but this should give us a little bit more energy while we go down this long list of objects and add different types of colliders. Oh. Okay, so this is now where this gets hard. Where if I add a box collider, it does that rather than rotate it. Oh my goodness. ABBA? ABBA is so good. Yeah, so I want to be able to then like rotate the box collider. But it doesn't seem like I can do that easily. So this is now where I need to add a mesh collider, which like probably is like roughly the same amount of like things. Can't you do mesh colliders for everything? Okay, yes, but 1, efficiency. 2, then you can have the character get stuck. If it's like literally a box. And like the like tracks that are on the ground, I added colliders to the ones that are at angles so that you can like climb up them. But other than that, you shouldn't necessarily need to be on top of them. Oh no, that was a mistake. We need to go back. You're right. We might just start adding mesh colliders to everything. Because me trying to be smart is resulting in some not big brain moves.
Can't you see?
Okay, can I do this all at once? If I do this, components that are only, and I do that. Okay, so that worked. I was going to ask to play ABBA songs, but I just realized it's copyrighted. Yes. It sucks. Okay, so I just added mesh colliders to many things at once. And that is what we're going to do moving forward, so that we aren't here forever. Okay, great. Oh no. Okay, so it's really cool that we have all of this like cave mesh. But also, oh boy, we just have a whole bunch of cave mesh. Okay. Here. You're at an angle. Your boxes. It's a box. Okay, so we're gonna do you with a mesh collider, and then the rest of them we're gonna add box colliders. Great. Now, this through to that. Hi, y'all. Welcome to the party. Great. All y'all get a box collider. And now, hey, colliders are working. Great. This sounds like a soundtrack from modern... So, okay, this is literally from a fake game soundtrack. So this current song that we're playing is Lovely City, which is, again, from a fake game soundtrack, which I find very fun. Oh, wait. No, this is from a real game. This is from the same composer as the person who composed the music for Piku Niku? What? I get bonked for that, indeed. Okay, wait. What is Lovely Planet? Okay. Let's...
Good job.
Oh my goodness, Lovely Planet is just an actual game. Well, this is the game that this is from. There we go. There is one set of songs on this list that is from a fake game, from like someone who just wanted to like, what if I were to compose songs for a game? But they didn't actually have a game to compose songs for. Okay. I think we're learning a lot about the phrase biting off more than you can chew. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just going to trust that all this is good. It's called Sweet Ballistic Missile? Oh, my goodness. Okay, I have it open. We can take a look at it in a sec. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, wait. Aha. Okay. I think we're getting some optimizations here. It's a speed run. Throw the speed run timer up on screen. Okay, I can select all of these and then add a mesh collider to all of them. But then I like need to collapse them anyway, which hides the actual mesh itself. And then I can go back through. Oh, shoot. They each have a mesh collider. Why can't I remove that mesh collider? Oh, wait, this one doesn't have one.
Hello.
Hello. But that... Wait, why does this have a box collider? Why do you have a box collider? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Great. Now for the rest of them, I can do this and remove that mesh collider, but they still actually have colliders on the part that we want them. Bonk's collider. I mean, I feel like bonk is the appropriate sound effect for this stream. This is the bonk stream. But this is going much faster now. Okay. Mesh. This one just needs a box. This is just literally flat. Great. Okay. Another box. Mesh. Words are losing all meaning. Mesh. Oh. Cute. Or, yeah, box. Mesh. Okay. And then we get into like an entirely different set of things. Now... Okay. Up until we get to rope bridge. Here to here. These all get mesh colliders. So we can show all of those. And then we go through and open all of them up because I wonder if there's a way to do this automatically. The hotkey would be very convenient and save a heck of a lot of time. Great, okay. Now, select, add, mesh collider, and now we collapse them all back down again. Oh my goodness, it has textures. That's incredible. Okay. I don't know how to import or export textures with an FBX model in Blender. But if you ever can get those textures to me, let me know. Okay. These all now, we remove the broken mesh collider. Oh no, what went wrong with you? Ugh, okay. Great. Okay, now everything has a collider, and we can hide it. Oh, and I stretch. Okay, and we move on to the next chunk. Actually, let's go into Unity.
You can expand everything in a selection by clicking Alt right arrow.
Okay, that's what I was about to look at. So, okay, we have our rope bridge, ropes. Okay, so these all, we're gonna show, and then Alt right arrow. Ah, wonderful, thank you. We can go through then and select, add component, mesh collider, great. And then I'm assuming we can do Alt left arrow to deselect or to close them back up. I'm hoping. Yes. And then remove the outside mesh. What? What happened? Why did that not work? Okay. You have a mesh collider on the object. If I remove you, okay, that worked. Remove. We still have colliders. Remove. Okay, that worked. Great. Now, props. No, we want you to be able to interact with these because those are quite large. Great. Oh boy. Okay. Great. 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 It is actually quite nice to have all of this mesh because it means we can do a whole lot very easily, but also okay. This is the first one that gets a box collider. Seriously? Yeah, I guess. So, okay, but at the same time though, what's the difference between a mesh collider on this and a box collider? Because the mesh is just a rectangle. Yeah, we'll just add this to the rest of the meshes. I hope that these are on a 3D grid of some kind. Okay, so up to that point, all of these all that jazz gets a mesh collider. And then we can collapse it back down. And remove the exterior mesh collider. Hey, and then hide it again. Great. Okay. Now props. No colliders, no colliders, no colliders. You'll need colliders. Okay. Colliders. Yep. All of these are mesh. Well, okay. Here's where we get into some interesting things. I actually think this is going to be made up of box colliders. This one needs mesh because of that angled piece. Okay. Here's where we need to use just like a little bit of manual labor. Not an articulation body. That is not what I was looking for. I don't even know what that would do. Box collider. There we go. Okay. Okay, what is object 6? Okay, that piece. So these two get mesh. And then the rest of them get boxes. This is so tedious. I mean, yeah, it really is. But now think about how tedious this would be if we were also modeling these. Because this is just adding colliders. You might need to both model and add colliders. Okay, these are all box colliders only. Okay. So these all we can open up. Oh my goodness. Okay, that to there, that to there, that. Thank you, Cress, for the bonk. And then we add box colliders to all these. And we can shrink them back down. Great. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. We're over halfway. We're way over halfway. This is going much faster now that we've learned how to speed up the process. Great. Campfire we don't need, but the bushes all need colliders. There we go. Okay. Welcome to game design, y'all. Okay. Campfire doesn't need, but this. Oh. Okay. Now, with this, what really just needs colliders is object 5, 8, 10, 11, 12. There we go. The rest of them don't actually need colliders because those are the things you'll be interacting with as a player. This is why we can't just bulk add colliders, sadly. Great, that's a mesh. Mesh. Actually, ours, is it a mesh? No, most of these should be box. Okay. Hello, hello, Cress. Ugh. See, now this is where the problem is we have a good asset pack here that's like wonderful. We can like create a whole island with like beach and caves and bridges and waterfalls and like a forested area and all of these different things, all within one art style, all like beautifully rendered. Like, great. But also, because it's all so well done, they have different. Okay. So these, no. Hello, hello. I just say hi whenever anyone says hello, even when I understand that box collider. You need a mesh collider. Now I know there has to be a way for that to get a box collider that is actually aligned with the rotation of the object. But the problem is that the rotation of the object, like I would need to rotate the object to be straight again, add the box collider, then rotate it back, I think. So it gets a mesh. Okay, great. That does not need colliders. Nope. Oh, no. Why is it an angle? Oh, come on. Okay. Fence boards. Okay. Okay. So these are both angled. Angled. I believe these are all angled. Yeah, they all are. Great. So if none of these are straight, which is a mood.
Is there a way to parent them to one empty then add collider to it as a square one or SMTH?
Is there a way to parent them to one empty? Also, hi Indigo Wizard. Is there a way to parent them to one empty, then add collider to it as a square one? I don't know what you mean by that. As what problem you're trying to solve here? Is it the problem of things being at an angle, and me not knowing how to put cube or box colliders on something that is at an angle? Okay.
To avoid dealing with the rotated ones and angled.
Is there a way to parent them to one empty, then add collider to it as a square collider? Oh, so like add colliders to everything rather than each individual piece. I mean, maybe. We could do that ourselves just by like making the box slider bigger. But like if we give the character like a bow or something like that, I want them to be able to like shoot between the fence slats if they want to. So I want to make sure that I'm like being intentional and not taking shortcuts with the colliders, because again, the goal is for us to just have this as a resource that we can then use for future games. We're like putting the work in up front. Okay. Curved. 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 Is that curved? No. Okay. So these three.
What is this game about?
It is about walking around on a pretty looking island. We're currently just doing map design. We haven't gone into the full game. Oh. My brain is melting. Okay. So the reason my brain is melting right now is because theoretically some of these are just perfect like poles upright, which could be box colliders. But that sounds like a whole heck of a lot of work that but it would Stitch in time saves 9. Let's go back through. Okay. Oh wait, no, they're all at angles. Great, I'm saved. I don't need box colliders. I have an excuse. So currently we aren't like working on a true game itself. We're more working on the resources that will enable us to make a game in the future. We're putting in like the grunt work before the like artistry and game design. Oh. So for those of you who have been to my streams before this week, you'll know that I'm trying something new, which is making sure that I give people a break, including myself. So we're about halfway through the stream. So I'm going to throw up a 5-minute timer. And go ahead, get some water, stretch, and we'll be right
Recess
back
time.
in 5 minutes. Yeah, let's go on recess.
Good job.
Good job.
Open your eyes.
Welcome back, y'all. This song right here, this song is from a fake game. Is a big mood. Tanya Chan, what's up? You said dimmer in many letters, and then this song is a banger. It is a banger. It's a good song. It is called Popcorn Castle. Hello, hello. I'm gonna drop it in chat. Song link. I was excited, lol. Hi. I'm excited you're here. Hi, y'all. Oh my goodness, chat is so alive. Every time we take a break, chat comes back to life. You need to check out Masua's Ballistic Missile song. Is that the song that you sent? Yes. Okay. After the song, we're going to check out... Actually, let's pause, because that song I know we can play in the background. Let's listen to Sweet Ballistic Missile by Masua, sent in by 404 Not Found. I get why you set this as an alarm. Indigo Wizard, we currently don't have media share on right now. I wish. We're getting there. We're working on it, but we don't have media share on right now. Again, that'll come back when I have another person who's able to moderate. If I ever have a mod who's like willing to moderate that, I'm down to bring it back. But with just myself, it was unmoderated, and that That was a little sus. I literally just called... I called it sus. Why did I do that?
Let me mod. Dimmer.
Oh my goodness. I'm not the person who can set mods. But this song is a bop. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. There's so many more people here. Where's everyone coming from? Hi, welcome. Chat is like, this has happened every time I've taken a break. Or like for the longest time, I thought like, no, I can't take a break while streaming because then everyone would leave. But no, every time I take a break, everyone like gets so much more alive and excited. Ugh. Looks like someone became popular. I know. Hair flip. I'm so excited y'all are here right now. We're like, how far are we into our adventure? Okay, we're all over halfway there. We're adding colliders to a bunch of meshes in Unity, which is not the most exciting. But once we do that, hopefully in the future. Oh my goodness, I just realized my laptop's not plugged in. I've been streaming on battery this whole time. Ah, incredible. Anyway. Chad laptop. I mean, M1, truly Chad. I will sing the praises of M1 to anyone who will listen. It's not a desktop replacement necessarily, but for me, who like I needed a laptop that had enough juice to like be able to stream and have Unity open at the same time, but then just having like great battery life and y'all are never able to hear the fan. I've never heard the fan, just like, mwah. Oh, and honestly, people talk about the Apple tax. For like a similarly spec'd Windows laptop, it wasn't more expensive. M1 changed so much when it came out. I don't know how M2 is doing. I don't think M2 is as revolutionary. I think it just runs hotter with like not much more of a performance benefit. But that does now mean that you can start getting M1 laptops refurbished and like used for much, I can't swallow, for much cheaper, and they're still going to be Chad. Okay. Before we get right back into adding colliders to things, I'm going to drop the check-in link one more time. Ooh, what is this song? Go to that link that I just sent to check in. Game points for your guild, and if you check into 5 events, you get extra swag. Okay. With that, let's get right back into adding colliders. I haven't heard a single thing about M1. As an Apple hater, it gives me hope that Apple might have put something good out. I mean, yeah, I think that, yeah, I am like very happy with my decision to get this laptop. No regrets. The only thing is that like it's hard to game on it. But I'm not a huge gamer, so for what I actually use it for, it's like amazing. The video editing that I do, the streaming, like my work, my like schoolwork, all of it, great. Battery life, amazing. Screen, great. The touchpad, mwah. Can it run Blender stuff? It's not especially exceptionally good, but I've never had a problem with it. My renders aren't fast, but they've never been like glacial. Like, look up some render times for Blender, but it's always been able to run Blender well when I'm, like, editing things. But I don't know how its render times compare to what you currently have. M1 is too good. Yeah, it's not necessarily, like, again, not necessarily, like, beating everything on the desktop. But for a laptop, like, for low power, high output, amazing god tier combination. And if you aren't trying to do, like... Oh my goodness. Hey, Hurt Badly, congrats on getting macOS installed. What's the performance on it? I could get macOS running on a virtual machine on the laptop that I was using yesterday, the one that you saw, the one that's only held together by electrical tape. But it was never performant enough for me to actually be able to use it for anything. So I'm excited for you if it makes sense for you to be able to use it, because that would be really cool. Okay. Great. These all have colliders. The only reason I did that was because I wanted to follow up on the hacking with Swift tutorial. Oh. When I first learned about virtualization, it blew my mind. It was the coolest technology that I had heard of. Oh, I forgot. Okay. This is where we left off. Where this fence gate. Okay, box collider. Okay, the pillars get boxes. The rest of them get mesh colliders. Great. Colliders added. Hello, hello. I learned about virtualization. Oh, wait. What about the challenges we have in the dev post? What extra swag can we earn by submitting there? Okay. Four, close your ears. I'm breaking the joke, and I don't want to do that around you, 404. So, you don't get extra swag for completing challenges, to my knowledge. To my knowledge, there's nothing that MLH does officially for extra for points that you get for completing challenges. The purpose of challenges is for you to have something to like have a starting point for you to work on projects over the week, that sort of thing. And points is your reward for that. The way you get swag is by attending these live events, not by completing challenges. They aren't bait. They're just like, Ryan's talked about this before, of like, the point of them is more as an educational tool and as a motivational tool, rather than like, we don't count up points for sending out swag. You get swag just for showing up and for vibing, which is what we're really prioritizing with Global Hack Week. Global Hack Week is designed to like bring people together, introduce people to the community, that sort of thing. So there was a running joke yesterday that these points actually had value because Kev was talking about like, you could go up to him in the real world and be like, I have 50 points, and he might give you some gum. But MLH does not officially do anything with points. 404, does that answer your question as well? Also, if you have more questions about this, you can ask them in the Discord. My innocence has been exploited. I mean, I don't think it's been exploited. It's been exploited in like, it's been exploited in like helping you learn new things. But you said showing up, you might get swag. But I asked in Discord whether or not you guys track activity on Twitch, and they said no. So it's not activity on Twitch. It's those check-in links that we send out. If you check in using the link that we send, that's how. Give me 1 second to. Where's Firefox? There we go. Okay. Ka-chow. Oh my goodness. People are dying in chat. Okay. Let's go to the Global Hack Week website. And let's go to the swag page. Global Hack Week. Swag. There's plenty to be excited about at Global Hack Week. We want to make sure that you have a chance to rep Global Hack Week long after the week ends. Turn our basic swag, which includes a sticker pack and a postcard. Make sure you've checked into the event, which includes joining the MLH community Discord server and submitting an address at hackp.ac/address. To earn bonus swag, which includes extra stickers, make sure you attend at least 5 live sessions at Global Hack Week. Those are the check-in links. Take a look below at some of the items that you can learn at Global Hack Week. A character sticker, a sticker pack, a postcard, and a hex sticker. FAQ. How do I get my swag? You're receiving a letter via the post. Your letter is shipped from the United States to your location. If you're in the US, you'll receive it from USPS. If you're outside the US, you'll receive it through your country's postal system. You earn swag by fully checking into Global Hack Week. This includes joining the MLH community Discord, checking in on the event registration page, and submitting an address at hackp.ac/address. To earn our bonus stickers, you'll need to attend 5 live sessions throughout the week. Do you ship to India? We do. Please make sure that your address is updated correctly in the swag form. How much does it cost? It's completely free for you to participate in MLH's Global Hack Week. All you need is a computer to join in on all the fun. Okay, so that is like the official information on the MLH website about swag. I'm going to drop this link in chat for y'all. Hello, hello. Okay, so that's that. Let me now scroll through chat and make sure I've answered your questions. Okay. Showing up, you might get swag. We don't track activity on Twitch. We track check-in links. And then they send emails to tell you what you've learned. And then VVKE is just like having a breakdown in chat. I received one email yesterday saying that I would receive basic swag, so which is great. Hurt badly. So if I simply write a plain Python script to scrape every event link from these streams and check in on my logged account, I can outsmart the system. So the goal of Global Hack Week is to help people get introduced to the hacking community in general, and also to like give them an opportunity to learn and write code in a way that's more fun than their schoolwork. So if we were to get you to like on your own time and of your own volition write a Python script that scrapes the web, I don't think you've outsmarted the system, because that's kind of the goal of the event. So like, yes, you could do that and you could get bonus swag every time, but the difference between the swag is just like a couple stickers. And Hurt Badly, you've been showing up to the streams anyway. Oh my goodness. Cyclops Mochi, don't be a cheater though. You like can't cheat at this. It's like like a couple stickers. Like it doesn't matter that much from an MLH like business perspective. But also the point of this is just to like have fun, to create a community, to vibe. Like the vibes are the more important thing. We should model the MLH swag character and put it in the game. Oh my goodness, again. Ugh. Okay. So we talked about this earlier this week, but I am trying to currently pitch MLH to let me stream throughout the month rather than just during Global Hack Week. So we can like, I could have a stream like once or twice every week, and we'd be working on like a game throughout the entire time. And I could like make devlog videos and we'd post them to YouTube, and we could make it a whole thing. So my like boss is okay with trying that, but MLH needs to think about like budgeting and things like that. The best way, if you want this to happen, for us to be able to make it happen, is at the end of Global Hack Week, you will be sent a form that will ask you like about your experience. And in that form, it'll ask you any like feedback or things that you want to do in the future, and talk about how you would love to see streams outside of Global Hack Week, like a consistent stream series. If you say that on the form, we can help make it happen. And if we do that, yes, we could stream about modeling our own character and putting into a game that we work on over the course of months, rather than just like we have a week and like maybe 8 hours to work on something. So I like want to do this. That sounds super fun, but we need to rise up and work together to convince MLH that this would be worthwhile. Oh, hurt badly, but I was glad I met Dimmer. This week was well worth it. That is very sweet. Thank you. I'm really glad that, like, it's been incredible hanging out with y'all in chat. So, I've had a great time this week thus far. And we have another, like, 20-30 minutes left in this stream, and then I have one more stream on Sunday. That form by Qualtrics never works. I have to use my Opera VPN to open it, and the form session usually dies or times out often. That is good to know. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am going to currently, in the internal MLH Slack, talk about that so we can hopefully get that addressed. Because that's one of the things that we've been talking about internally, is like, how can we make Global Hack Week better? And the way we want to do that is by like making sure that we, my brain, that we do things that hackers brain. My brain. Oh, I only have one brain and it is frequently dying. Do you plan on staying with MLH throughout your uni, Dimmer? I do, unless something radical changes in my life. I'd like to keep working with MLH because it's super fun interacting with the community, and it's like a great job for a student. So, highly recommend. I love how Dimmer has a buffering sesh each stream relate to it on so many levels. So what happened this time was I'm like opening the MLH internal Slack to like send a message before I forget about it with that quote so that we can like hopefully work on making that form better. And then I was like, oh no, wait, I think I was supposed to submit my MLH invoice yesterday. And then I'm just like, oh no, I need to submit my invoice. But I'm like, no, I'm live streaming right now. I can't do that right now. And I'm like, what have I done? So that was what this buffering session was about. Do your peers ask you for advice, like, in real life for MLH stuff? I mean, I'm a friend to people, and, like, they ask me for, like what you would talk to a friend about. But most of my friends aren't involved in MLH stuff. Like, most of my friends aren't cool. They aren't in the community. I say... one of my friends is now gonna like see a clip and I say my friends aren't cool. I mean, like, my friends aren't in the MLH community, and people in the MLH community are cool. Therefore, 3 dots, mathematical proof style, via the transitive property, my friends aren't cool enough. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay. Indigo Wizard. If the MLH designer can make us front side character designs, I'll give it a shot to make a low poly character model. The texture is cool. I'll reach out about that. If I get the permission to do frequent streams, that will be something that we can work on. Okay. Did you not join fellowship? So I have not been in the fellowship as a fellow. Oh, it's not a progression. Fellowship and coaching is completely separate. So joining as a coach is more like the career path of a coach is more in like developer relations, of like public facing stuff like this. Think about people who like work at Twilio that you see at hackathons and like Google Cloud and things like that. Fellowship is more for like traditional programmers, just like looking for industry experience. So it's 2 entirely separate things. And yes, I just joined as a coach. Okay. Hey, welcome back to Unity, and welcome back to my own personal polygonal prison. Okay. Object 1, Object 3, and Object 6. No, it was 7. No, 5? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So it's the first 3. These all get box colliders. No, not a script, a box collider. And the rest of them get mesh colliders. Actually, those 2 boards didn't need colliders, but you know what? Too late. Oh well. The performance of this game might not be great. Okay. 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 So 8, 1, 2, 4. I'll get box colliders. It would be nice if they were in order. And then 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. I'll get mesh colliders. What do you think about the Unreal Engine? Oh yeah, Unreal Engine is solid. It's just for like a very specific type of game development, which is like focused on 3D, and usually traditionally like Unreal Engine has a lot of like really cool tech like nanite and things like that for photoreal 3D, which is not what I'm looking to do. So Unity is attractive to me because it is both a 2D and a 3D engine that has like wide community support that has been around for years. So specifically, we learned Unity originally on stream to make a game of Snake that we were able to interact with from Twitch chat, which does work, but I can't integrate it into stream yet. So like that's where we started, and we used Unity there because I knew that there would be tutorials of working with Twitch chat. Outside of that, Godot. I'm always talking about Godot. Godot is an open source game engine that does both 2D and 3D game dev that like is wonderful and open source and great. If you don't want to use Unity, but Unreal Engine can't necessarily do 2D games, and it isn't necessarily designed for stylized 3D. So hence Unity. As the more like flexible, you can do many more different things in Unity. But if you are looking to create like more photoreal 3D games, Unreal Engine all the way. Okay, see, this is what makes me annoyed, because this should be a box collider. Like, this is literally a box, but because it is at this angle, I need to add a mesh collider to it. And flat, yes, hurt badly, entirely. Like, CryEngine? Let's look at CryEngine. Flash gaming on the internet was a very specific time. CryEngine. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. So, I mean, it's probably fine, but this facial expression is based on the fact that this is like what's its pricing? This seems very corporate. Full source code, all engine features, access all platforms. And this is the showcase from 2019. Is this still being updated? Like, I've never heard of this before. Oh my goodness, where is that coming from? There we go, okay. Yeah, it's okay. CryEngine is like reality in game. It doesn't get much credit. It was free at some point. Made by Crytek, used for Crysis. Yeah, but okay. All of this is like old. Like, have you seen So what Nanite does, this is in engine. Like, Unreal Engine has like gone insane in the past bit. Specifically with Nanite, it is like dynamic mesh like leveling in a way that isn't like levels of detail like traditionally. So yeah, Nanite's data format is also highly compressed and supports fine-grained streaming with automatic level of detail. So you can create these like wonderful photoreal environments with like very low poly count and very performantly. They also have metahumans. Which this is just like a free tool to create game characters that look like this. If you want to make something that is like photoreal, like 3D game, like why would you not be using Unreal Engine at this point? And also Unreal Engine is getting like super frequent updates. Indigo Wizard, yeah, you use Blender. Unreal Engine is getting like the equivalent of geometry nodes for in-game like level building. Yeah, Ultra Mesh. I believe this is, wait. Unreal Engine truck demo. Oh yeah, the substrate shading system. Ah, goodness, it's so good. Wait, I'm looking for the link to this. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Why would you not be using this? Why would you not be using this if you're trying to create photoreal games? UE is great. I've built 2 projects, 2D game and an HD 2D game. It took a lot of time, but it was worth it. Okay, yeah, so, like, I get Crysis was, like, incredible, and, like, CryEngine might have been great at the time. Just like Frostbite Engine was revolutionary when it was released. But, like, at this point, they're, like, fairly, like, I don't know, they're, like, very private and outdated as compared to Unreal Engine, which, like, they have the resources behind it. It's, like, really cool that that's made by a small studio, but if you're an individual developer, you want to be using something that's made by, like, a huge group of people that is way more resources than you do, so you can leverage that. Hurt badly. When did internet in the States get so slow, Dimmer? I thought US internet was on steroids. Ha! Yeah, US internet infrastructure is a garbage. It's not as bad. Canada's worse. Australia's worse. Like, there are worse places, but US internet infrastructure isn't legally required to exist. And US internet companies have, like, a huge monopoly. And all of these things basically mean that if you're in, like, a city, you can pay an arm and a leg for good internet. But if you are, like, out in the boonies, because again, the United States is huge. If you aren't in a major city area, you just get garbage internet. Like, I know people who are still, like, on dial-up speeds. Like, yeah, US internet infrastructure is awful. At one point, I made a video that's somewhere out on the internet about this and, like, what is trying to be done, or what was trying to be done, like 2020, 2021. MetaHumans is truly mind-blowing. Yeah. And again, available just, like, for free for just, like, random people to mess around with. Again, it is the tooling of Unreal Engine that is so wonderful. And Crest is, like, really interesting to me that you built 2D games in Unreal Engine. Were they using 3D assets, or were they using, like, 2D sprites? Because if so, I have not seen that workflow. Like, actually, let's take a look at the Unreal Engine website. Also, Unreal Engine has a great, like, look at this stuff. Oh, it's so pretty. What are we looking for here? Using a 3D background with 2D sprites. Interesting. I wanted to learn the basics of building a game. I mean, yeah, I'm, like, really happy for you. Because I feel like you jumped a little bit into the deep end and you did it successfully. Like, congrats. And rather than going full berserk on my first project, I wanted to start small. I mean, yeah, but that's, like, why I wouldn't recommend starting with Unreal Engine. Like, Unreal Engine traditionally has a higher learning curve than Unity, because you can touch only, like, half the features in Unity fairly easily. Apparently, if you drop France on Wyoming, 8 people can be stumped, theoretically. That's how huge the US is. Let's look at country size comparison. Here we go. Clear. And then Let's grab France. I mean, no. France is larger than Wyoming. But, like, yeah, the US is very large. I wonder, in comparison to India, which I don't know what internet infrastructure is like in India. Yeah. Even, wow, okay. Yeah, this is interesting. I didn't realize this. I totally thought that India was like much taller. It is like a little bit, but that's just a little. And again, there's Alaska up here. Okay. I forgot map projection, all that jazz, which is why this website is so interesting. Okay. Do Algeria. Wow. Algeria is very large. I did not realize that. Yup, we big. Yeah, you big. Huh. Largest country in Africa. Oh, also, fun fact. I live north of Canada. Because I live right here in Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti. And Canada goes down here. I live above Canada. I find that very fun. Okay. Great. Let's go back here. As long as there are no Wendigos in there, I guess you're good. I feel like I recognize what this is, but I don't know for sure. Oh my goodness. Yup. Thanks, Canada. Hi, Dimmer. Wanted your opinion. Does MLH coaches get sponsored to do in-person hackathons events in like America? Like, do Asian coaches do community work in American hackathons? Yes and no. So MLH hires coaches based on region. So they're North American coaches, EU coaches, APAC coaches. And they even go more specific into country. And usually you don't leave your region. So in like rare instances, it might be like none of the North American coaches are available and they might pull coaches from elsewhere, but then they would like prioritize coaches who are closest to minimize travel cost. So like, yes, it is technically possible, but often if you were like, you would mostly be doing hackathons in your home country and surrounding countries. Hopefully that helps. I'll drop the careers link one more time for y'all. I don't believe that MLH is currently hiring, but feel free to send in an application so that we have you on file. And also the best thing you can do if you want to get a job as an MLH coach is just to be involved in the MLH community. Hosting your own event is a really good place to start, or mentoring at other hackathons, doing all that jazz. Just like being super involved in the hackathon community is a great way to be a coach. MLH swag character running from Wendigos across US map. That's a weird game pitch. I mean, I don't think I want to make a horror game. I really want to make like a cute game where you're like a cute character just walking around like a cute world. Again, my favorite game that I've played recently, I've talked about this before, A Short Hike. Highly recommend this game. It is like beautiful, but also it's just like really light and happy, and your whole thing is just like you're going on a hike and flying around this like beautifully rendered island. Wait. this on the island? Interesting. Okay, I'll process this later. I have a list of similar games like Short Hike on itch. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to stop looking at this because I haven't done the boat ride. I was like going to, but then I like stopped. Oh my goodness. I forgot about Little Gator. Oh. Wait. Little Gator game. I need to make sure that I save this. Incredible music choice. Thanks. It may or may not be from the Ludwig Algren like stream playlist. Are you a full-time coach or hustling other jobs too? Coaching is not a full-time job. Most positions at MLH aren't full-time. So yeah, I work part-time for MLH, and then I'm also like a student and things like that. Okay. Just casually going to leave this up for me to add to my Steam wish list later. I recently discovered this through WOT. Oh. I feel like I know what that word of the year. Website of the year. Ah, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm pausing my music. We're taking a look at this. Okay, wait. Really quickly, I'm saving that list of games into Go Wizard. That's going in an email to myself. Oh my goodness. I can't type right now. There we go. Great. Okay. Let's take a look at this. If this is for banking, it's going to be very interesting. Oh my goodness. This is about banking. This is literally about banking. Oh my goodness. This is a website about banking? Okay. Let's learn about business. I'm into diversity, equity, and inclusion. Oh my goodness. During your trip, search for the stars to find the fintechs that suit you best. This is insane. I mean, this is like wonderful. Oh my goodness. It is literally just banks. Hi, let's talk about Greenwood Bank. Modern banking for the culture. What? This is literally... Wait, oh my goodness. The taxi looks familiar. Let's look. It would make sense. That's boat. I mean, I don't think it is exactly that, but it is very similar. The little island feels like the game Ooblets. Cool game to add to the list. I will add it to my list. This is wild. Like, this is why I love like a platform like Unity, where you do like you're working on creating a 3D game, but you can then export it in so many different ways. And I love the idea of just like playing a 3D game in your browser. Okay, I'll look at this more later. I'm going to really quickly add Ooblets because that's apparently a game that y'all like. And also I'll add a little Gator game as well. And then Ooblets. Great. Okay, those are all on my list of cute games to play. Amazing. Well, an MLH game with an MLH Island Swift character with blonde long hair adding MLH coaches. Oh my goodness, that could be very cute. So we're almost at the end of our time. So give me one sec. We're going to take a look at the spreadsheet, see what's coming up later today. Oh, hey, that's why Paul was in chat. So coming up right after this, in 9 minutes, we have Today in Global Hack Week with oh my goodness. I'm so scared that I'm going to pronounce their name wrong. I believe Dikshita and Paul. And then after that, we have Hack with Alberto. We have a Sketchful mini event coming up. We have a bunch of cool events, but definitely make sure you stick around for the Today in Global Hack Week because they'll be going over everything that's happening today, answering all your questions about MLH, Global Hack Week, all that jazz. It's always fun. Oh my goodness. I just saw that, who did that? Amy did an event yesterday that was building a game on the Pico 8 Fantasy console, which is wonderful. We talked about Pico 8 as well. Oh, truly wonderful. Okay. Yes. So, coming up after this, Today in Global Hack Week, stick around for that. Also, make sure you check in, dropping the link right now. Ka-chow. Check in, get points for your guild, and also if you check into 5 events, you'll get more swag. There's that, and then, yeah, so I guess just like 2 more things. One, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I am streaming on Sunday. I'm going to be streaming Sunday 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to be going over what hacking in a game jam is like and how to game jams, indie dev, and creating experiences. So we'd be talking about like how to create a minimum viable product and like resources to learn from and things like that. So highly recommend sticking around, coming to that on Sunday. Yeah. With that, we're like reaching the end here, which is like truly wonderful. I really appreciate y'all hanging around all this time. Someone made this for the Svelte Hackathon, which is held in April. Oh, that is incredibly cool. Amiga. I had not heard of the Amiga before. Like, I'd heard of it, but I've never actually interacted with it in any way. Okay. More things to learn about. Thanks, y'all. But yeah, there's that. And then also, I talked about this a little bit earlier, but if you want more streams from me, like throughout the month, there's going to be what's it called? A form that's going to be sent out at the end of this week that's going to be asking you for like, what did you like? What went well? Feedback, favorite streams, that sort of thing. And in that feedback section, if you can add that you would want to see more streams throughout the week outside of Global Hack Week, please do. That would be very useful. I know I keep talking about that, but I mentioned this in passing and everyone in chat was like, oh my goodness, that would be amazing. So I want to give y'all the power to be able to actually ask for that. With that, I'm going to make sure I turn off channel point rewards here so that I saw people trying to use them in other streams and I want to make sure they don't do that. Great. Okay. Spam, we want more dimmer. Don't spam it. Don't spam it. Hey, don't spam it. Because like most people can't do anything about that. Send it in that form. That's where it's actually going to get to the people who can make the decisions. With that, this has been a wonderful stream. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for the shark taps. Thank you for all the bonks. And yeah, stick around in 5 minutes for Today in Global Hack Week. With that, I'll see you all on Sunday. thank you so much, and happy hacking. Bye, y'all. Bye.